La li la la na na ayo nene ayo nene nene tutti baby ayo nene Vinal na may tere dere yung mulsan.
Like so many things in life, good things come as a result of pain and loss. A little over 3 years ago, I went through the most devastating thing that's ever happened in my life and my family's, and that we lost a child. My daughter Brittany, who was in college, 19 years old, died unexpectedly. After Brittany died, I tried to think of some ways that would honor Brittany's life. So I decided to go and visit a little boy that Brittany had supported through Christian Children's Fund in Kenya. She did this over the last 3 years of her life. She took a job when she was 16 and sent $24 a month in to help this little boy Newton who lived in Kenya. Brittany always thought that one person could make a difference in the world. I went to Kenya, not really prepared for what I saw, and I came back with this desire, this passion to help the people there.
Steve James had been visiting my community, helping give medical services in collaboration with a local hospital. And for the 2 years that he came before we became friends, he would stay at my uncle's home. And I would join them every evening over dinner, and we would chat and talk, and that is how our friendship developed. His first visit was to meet Newton, who was sponsored by her daughter Brittany. And then he also had contact with this hospital, and he came to see the hospital, and then the following year he came with a team of medical professionals.
We took off to Kenya in September of 2002. We began in our community to pull together in a small town in Alabama, and we planned ways that we could touch their community, just responding to the needs that we saw, like water, health care, education, and spiritual needs.
The government puts it like this, that the problems bedeviling Kenyans that should be tackled are disease, poverty, and ignorance. So how would somebody help the Kenyan people, the people in my community, to tackle these problems?
So we formed the Brittany James Child Fund.
The only thing that I can say is just God to bless Americans and help them to help other people. Especially in Kenya here, we don't have people like who have the hearts like Americans. Now God have provided a way which they can help Kenyan people. And for that, I pray that they may also help others.
I thank God for this opportunity and what He has done, how He has touched the American people to come and help us in this community. I can see a lot has been done, and lives have been changed because people have been touched.
We've been able to accomplish a lot in the last 3 years. We've started an orphanage.
90 kids, total orphans, who are hopeless, left at the mercy of maybe God, without food, without clothes, without access to education. Some are just wandering the villages, now have a home. They're well clothed, they're feeding, they're going to school, they have a hope for the future.
I've been here for 8 months and have seen several changes taking place in the lives of these kids. They are now aware of what is going on about this killer disease, AIDS. And they also know, for example, today we were handling a topic like the leisure and the misuse of leisure, so they know how they can spend their time well, and also how they can avoid spending their time in a wrong way. That is the misuse of.
We don't want to bring the children to the U.S. We don't want to bring the U.S. to them. We just would like to see them have all the tools that are good so that they can even have, the best life possible, so that they can reach more people. Our goals over time are to teach them life skills that will enable them to go back into society and raise a family and contribute to their society.
I would like to tell the people of the United States that the God who has joined us together with them to be our support in our orphan, may that God continue to be with them, and they will share their experience with others so much to help us here in Kenya.
Now, because we've been faithful in the little things, God's opened that door, and we have a much bigger vision now. Rather than helping 2 orphans, Victor and Stancy, our little mustard seeds, we've been able to, now we're helping almost 100. So it's been necessary for us to go from the Brittany James Child Fund to something bigger, to Kenya Relief.